hi, Gavin Allenson here, just talking to you about fasting. I did my first 3-day fast about 20 years ago, and since April 2017 I've been doing a regular 3-day fast each month. And a number of reasons why I started fasting again in April, and a number of those are due to the health benefits. Now, you probably know fasting has been practiced by holy men and religions all throughout the millennia, and lots of good reasons for doing that. It's become more popular recently because of the health benefits, and one of the main health benefits is autophagy. So that's when your body starts breaking down defunct cells which aren't working so well, and recycling them. There's also been research that came out in 2014 which looked at how your immune system can totally be regenerated after a 3-day fast. Other research has shown people who fast, or animals that fast or use calorie restriction, end up living up to 25% longer. There's also improvements in your blood sugar level management, and also weight loss as well. So lots of real good sound scientific reasons for fasting, but some of the benefits that I like from it as well are increased self-discipline. And if you know you can overcome your hunger desire for up to 3 days, there's lots of things you can do when you put your mind to it. Okay, so what happens when we start to fast? Our body stores energy in two main formats. One in the form of glycogen, that's your carbohydrate stores. And usually you've got about 2,000 calories worth of energy stored up in the form of glycogen. So that's stored in your muscles and in your liver. And then after that, we also store plenty of energy in the form of fat. So when you start fasting, the first period of time, your body is going to be running down the glycogen stores. Then once they have gone, your body will then start breaking down fat, converting those fat into ketones, and then those ketones will be used as the main source of energy. The body's also got the ability to make its own glucose from proteins and fats as well. So when you start fasting, what we can do is we can accelerate the time to get into that fat burning stage by doing more exercise and being more active in the early part of a 3-day fast. And then once your glycogen's stored, your body's going to be producing its own ketones. And then when you've got those ketones, that's when you get extra focus, mental clarity, and energy. Almost like the enlightenment that the holy men would have been seeking when they went off into their caves or into the wilds and fasted for days at a time. Now, the other thing people often think about is when they're fasting, like, oh, I'm going to be starving, 11 o'clock in the morning, I could eat, chew my knuckles off, I'm going to be that starving. What am I going to be like after 36, 72 hours? Now, when your body starts producing ketones, they have a natural appetite suppressing effect. So as the fast goes longer, your hunger is going to be reduced and even just stabilize out in total. So that's not something really to be worried about. The hardest bit is the first morning, really. Once you're over that first morning, then you're off and running. Okay, I expect you want to know how to actually fast. Okay, it doesn't sound like it could be that complicated. You just stop eating. But no, seriously, there's quite a few things that you need to consider. So one of the things you need to consider is how much water you're drinking. You also need to consider your electrolyte levels. So it's quite easy to get those out of balance. And when you get those out of balance, you can start having flu-like symptoms or feeling a little bit dizzy or out of sorts. So you need to make sure we get those right. And what I've done is I've created a guide that you'll be able to find a link for somewhere near this video, either in the comments section. So we've got a guide, but also as well, we've got a supportive Facebook group as well, where there'll be a link to. So in that Facebook group, we've got a whole range of people who are regularly doing these 3-day fasts. We do one as a group together, but always there'll be people doing them at various times. So there's an opportunity for you to ask questions, get support, think about what you're going to do after the fast, and how to actually break and come out of the fast, what foods to eat. Now, often people use the fast as a kickstart for a weight loss program as well. We've got advice and other resources on how to do that. So if you want to find out any more about 3-day fasting or extended fasting, intermittent fasting, just click on the link and that will take you through either to the document or to our Facebook group.